Doing today? Well, listen, I don't always do live. I think the last time I did a live, it was freezing in Texas. It was snowing and there was ice everywhere. And what happened at that time was one person took it upon himself to come and deliver my family from the misery that we were in. And today, that was 2 years ago. But listen, today that same guy is on a mission to save some other kids' lives in Africa. And so that person is my friend Jean-Paul Aveco. Jean-Paul, the last time that I saw you, that was my first live on Facebook. And that's my only live on Facebook. But today, we're doing a different kind of live.
I know, right?
Can I start by saying that you are crazy? Or my friends in America would say, you is crazy. So what's going on here? So you have a big motorcycle right here. It's a big motorcycle, and the thing is, you are going to leave your family behind to undertake a trip. It's a mission. I can see the excitement in your eyes, but this is crazy.
I know.
Can you tell me? Well, first of all, what are you doing? What are you up to?
So, I'm actually going to be riding this motorcycle right here. It's called Artemis. It's a BMW.
Okay.
1250 GSA. And I will be riding it for 4 to 5 weeks. I'm going from Dallas all the way up to Nova Scotia in Canada. Then from Nova Scotia right west.
So you live in Texas?
I live in Texas.
All the way. So you are leaving Texas behind, and you're driving all the way to Canada.
Right.
How crazy is that, and why? On the motorcycle?
Yes, on the motorcycle.
Okay.
On the motorcycle.
So why?
As I was saying before, right? Like I'm gonna do that and then get to Nova Scotia, Canada, ride the west all the way to Alaska.
Okay.
Which is like the northern point, Prudhoe Bay of the U.S. Right. And
right.
From there, come back down now through the west coast of the U.S. back to Dallas. Why am I doing it? I figure that I can't just ask people, for money and raise funds just like that to build a school.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to build a STEM school in Togo.
So STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math.
Yeah,
so you feel.
And math
so let's go back.
That.
Let's go back. You are originally a Togolese person. You were born in Togo, bred in Togo. You came to America, and now you are thinking about Togo. You're thinking about kids in Togo, and you want to raise funds.
Always.
So you want to raise funds to build a STEM school in Togo. And for that, you are undertaking a ride across the country, all the way to Canada, on a big motorcycle. This is dangerous and crazy.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I'm ready to give my life for it.
So you are a father yourself. You have 2 children, and you're married. So you are, let me repeat that. You are going to jump on this big motorcycle, Jean-Paul. You are going to go on this big motorcycle and just to raise awareness about a need. The need is for kids in Togo to have access to education. So tell me about the relationship that you have with Togo, your home country.
Well, I go from time to time on vacation and stuff like that.
Right.
My mom still lives there.
Okay.
I have family there.
Right.
And stuff like that. So I won't say that I have a bad relationship with Togo.
Well, let's just say you have a very excellent relationship with Togo to the point where you are going to take this big bad boy across the U.S. and ride.
You think across the U.S. is just crazy? What about like in 2025? I think I'm actually riding this thing from Europe all the way down to Togo. Like,
so once again, I want to come back to the reason behind the whole thing. The reason is you think that you need to do something for children in Togo so they can have access to decent education in science, technology, engineering, and math. Now, you yourself, what do you do for a living?
I'm an IT director at a school.
Sure.
So I've seen how things are over here. We don't have it the same way. Like it's not set up the same.
So how important is it for kids in Africa to have access to STEM education?
It's very important because the world has been changing, right? Everything you touch today is all technology. Technology is just like all around us.
Sure.
This is Texas. It's so hot.
Sure.
And I have my gear on.
Okay.
But like if you look at it, anything we do today, right, is technology. And we have us as IT professionals, right? We've been thinking about how we have job securities and stuff like that. Everything is just itchy, they need us and stuff like that. But we're moving from a phase which is us being needed to the AI, revolution.
Right.
Where now we are going to be either you have a strong mind and like a good tech person to maintain all those AI servers and like the
database and everything, right?
I don't want to get into it right now.
Right.
It's going to be all techy, but like now we're going into like look at that, right? Like it's all those stuff that we used to see in movies, right? So now we are in the future, right? So we are in the future, but then I still have Togo, my continent, who is not even to the point where we have not gotten started yet.
We didn't get started.
Like,
okay. So basically, what you're saying is technology is moving fast. Things are going at the speed of an airplane. But your country, Togo, it doesn't seem that things are moving fast enough for you.
No.
Okay,
no,
sure.
It's not.
So that in terms of technology, science, and maths, and engineering. So what you're doing here is to raise funds for people to donate money. And what are you going to do with that money?
Once I get the money, I already bought a land.
Okay.
So it was a land that I bought to use personally.
Sure.
I think it's like 1.4 acres of land that I bought, right, to use personally. And it was for me like my retirement thing where I was thinking probably put a hotel or something like a restaurant, like stuff like that. But then you get the idea, right? And then last year November I was on my third stroke. Okay. And
when you say stroke, that means you got sick. You got sick. So you had a stroke. Okay.
I have 3 conditions right now. Like I'm doing this with 3 conditions.
Okay.
Hypertension, kidney failure.
So you're a stroke survivor.
Yeah.
You're a stroke survivor, but then you thought that your life will not be complete if you did not do something significant and meaningful for the youth in your country. So as a reason, you are undertaking these perilous and dangerous trip across America, all the way to Canada to raise awareness for the education system in Togo and to raise funds for people to donate. So the land that you bought for your retirement will be converted into a land to build a school for kids to learn the skills for tomorrow, right?
And so when I get that money, the money is going toward the building of the school, supplying all the things that we need.
Sure. So let me do something real quick. On your motorcycle right here, that is a little, I think there is Afrotechrider. That's how you know that's how you call yourself, right? And there's a flag of your beloved country of Togo right here.
Correct.
And then, so if people have to donate money, right, where do they go?
They can go on the website. It's also just
Afrotechrider. Okay.
And then everything is
so GoFundMe, everything is possible there, so they can participate in educating the youth in Togo and making sure that tomorrow is not gonna leave the country behind.
So right now we are not even talking about the present anymore, right? Like what I'm trying to do is instead of trying to catch up, let's just jump, just like in the Matrix, like just jump the time and then be here, just do it.
Because we're already too far behind.
We
are like far behind.
Don't worry
okay.
about trying to catch up, like setting up. No.
So
let's just go ahead and then have like catch up and then do the technology as of now. Did it stop?
We're back, yeah.
Oh,
we're back, yeah.
So just think about it. There are 5 to 10 years old right now, right? 10 years from now, we are in what? 2023, right? 10 years from now, we will be in 2033. Guess what is going to happen? Like they will just be left behind. But if we can just teach them this technology that is happening right now,
the AI,
they will just take it. And
so we're talking artificial intelligence, right?
AI, cybersecurity, you name it, robotics, everything.
Right.
Look, we have Elon Musk who is about to make it happen where we can actually colonize Mars.
Right.
We're doing all that here in the US, right? And we don't have any single, and I mean like no single, company
in Togo
right now. Not just in Togo.
Okay.
Like in Africa, making planes that we can fly over here.
So let me go back to this. Again, 2 years ago, as my family was freezing, You came to save us. You took us to your home, and we survived it, you know. And today you are about to do something dangerous. Can I convince you not to do this?
I'm sorry.
Like to save your life?
No.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna leave Texas.
Well,
you are going to leave. You are going to leave
deal.
Texas, right?
Here's the deal.
Okay, here we go.
Here's the deal that I can make.
Sure.
If you wanna save me, that means you have to support me
Right.
on this trip.
Yeah.
But if
I'll give you the money.
no, I know.
I give you the money and you stay home
No.
with your
If you
kids.
write- no.
You stay with your wife. You stay with your
No,
kids. No? Okay.
If you write me a check, right? Like if you write me a check, for
Right.
and then I just go and do it, at that same time, it's not going to be valued.
It's not fulfillment.
No.
Right.
Right? Like, I would be happy even if I get a check right now.
Right.
You know, to be able to just go and then do it.
How long have you been living in Texas?
Since 2010.
So you are a real Texan.
Yeah, I'm a
Texans are daring people. They are conquerors. They are entrepreneurs. They are hard-headed. You know. So I understand that. I will pray with you. I will pray for you. I will support you for sure. But I just want people to know exactly what is going on here. There is a gentleman, a father of two, a husband, a business owner who one day decided to go on a trip across the entire United States, leave in Texas to go all the way to New York and Canada and come back just to raise awareness on the need for African children, especially in Togo, to get the right to education in science, technology, engineering, and what? And math. And math.
Yes.
Okay, so Jean-Paul, tell me a little bit about how this trip is going to unfold. Right now, the time is, what time is it?
Well, right
What,
now,
like 12:36, right?
12:30, yes.
So you are going to live here. What is your next destination?
My next destination will be Memphis.
You're going to Tennessee.
Through Tennessee.
Okay, so you're going through Tennessee.
So Tennessee, Memphis, Nashville down to Atlanta to North Carolina, Charlotte. From there to Washington D.C., Washington D.C. To New York, New York to Providence, Rhode Island.
Right.
Because I have family there, I want to see them.
Okay.
And then from there, I will be going to the border of Canada.
Right.
So like after that, it's just like completely the unknown.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's gonna take you how long?
Everything should take me about 4 to 5 weeks because on average, I have to do about 450 miles a day, which is about 5 hours, you know, to be able to cover all the almost 16,000 miles. Because right now, based on the map and all the planning, I have 15,800 and something.
Okay. So let's come back to your health. How are you feeling now?
Right now, I am propped up. I'm ready to go. Like I
No, I'm talking about your health. How you feeling?
Oh, my head.
Are you being overwhelmed by the adrenaline, or you think that you're healthy enough to go all the way to Canada on a motorcycle, not on a train, not on a plane, not on a bus? This is not Greyhound.
How do you eat an elephant?
By pieces by pieces, right? So that's what you're gonna do. Well, let me bring the attention of our viewers to this gentleman right here. I was fortunate to meet your dad a year before he passed away. He actually came to visit you here, and he died of a stroke, right? You told me.
He actually got. He has asthma.
Okay.
And so
health-related disease. Now you told me all the challenges that you face yourself, right?
Correct.
So now I'm worried about you
Why?
because I don't want to lose you.
Well, here's the thing. Look, let me ask you something. Are you a man of faith?
I am.
Yes.
I pray with you all the time. You know that, right?
Right.
Okay.
So here's the thing, right? If you're a man of faith, you just have to believe that your God is big enough and always ready to do the impossible.
Amen.
And with that being said, it's not that I'm taunting God or anything.
So you are not daring.
I'm not.
You are trusting. Okay.
I'm trusting.
Perfect.
That this that I'm doing should be that way.
And then you're doing it for kids.
Yes.
You're doing it for kids. You have 2 daughters yourself, right?
I mean, I couldn't have done this ride as just like a joy ride for myself. I
Right.
mean, people ride, like around the world and stuff like that.
But you wanted to have a reason.
wanted to have
a reason behind it.
Yes.
Perfect. So again, this is Jean-Paul. Jean-Paul Aveco. Here they call him JP. So we've been talking about this project of yours for a long time now in English. Let's switch to français. Alors, nous sommes ici avec un jeune Togolais, celui qui, à un moment donné de sa vie, a été le sauveur dont ma famille avait besoin lorsque nous étions totalement à la merci du climat froid au Texas. Alors, ce jeune homme aujourd'hui est en train de tenter une aventure que je n'ai jamais vu un Africain entreprendre aux États-Unis. Alors, Jean-Paul est en train de vouloir faire un trajet à moto. Je vais vous montrer la moto. Il est en train de faire un trajet à moto depuis le Texas jusqu'à New York et de New York jusqu'au Canada et pour la seule raison de faire un fundraising. Soulever des fonds pour aider des enfants au Togo à avoir accès à une éducation de qualité en maths, en ingénierie, en technologie et puis en quoi? En sciences. Voilà. Et donc ça c'est un projet plutôt fou, Jean-Paul. Je te l'ai dit 1000 fois, c'est assez fou. J'ai jamais vu un Africain monter sur une moto pareil pour pouvoir aller seulement lever des fonds pour. Pourquoi tu n'appelles pas des chefs d'État en Afrique? Ils vont t'aider. Pourquoi tu ne fais pas ça?
Attends, tout le monde a ses problèmes dans ce monde.
Voilà.
Ça, il faudra que on réalise. Et ça prend un village pour éduquer les enfants.
Non.
Hein?
Les chefs de village sont les chefs d'État. Ils ont des budgets.
Non.
Ils ont des budgets. Ils ont des budgets pour construire des écoles. Voilà.
Ça prend tout un village.
Voilà.
Pour éduquer un enfant.
D'accord.
Oui, je pouvais peut-être bien appeler mes oncles, des gens comme ça, et puis dire, voilà.
Et soulever des fonds.
Des trucs. Oui, je connais des gens. Mais là, dans la vie, il faut entreprendre, il faut faire des actions soi-même. Il faut se dire, voilà. Comme ça, eux aussi seront occupés à prendre soin de...
Donc tu veux juste, en réalité, ce que tu veux faire, c'est choquer l'opinion, voilà, à réaliser un manque, voilà, qui existe dans notre pays. Voilà. Tu as parlé tout à l'heure en anglais, voilà, de l'inexistence d'initiatives en Afrique, oui, en termes d'ingénierie. Aux États-Unis, dans le monde, tout le monde parle aujourd'hui d'intelligence artificielle et tu penses, voilà, que l'Afrique est en retard, d'accord? Et donc le Togo en général est en retard et donc pour toi, il est important de construire une école au Togo pour enseigner aux enfants la science, la technologie, l'ingénierie et puis la mathématique. Ouais. Et en ce moment-là, qu'est-ce qui va se passer? Je pense que tu as un terrain, oui, que tu avais déjà acheté pour tes années de retraite, oui, que tu vas convertir à faire quoi?
Pour l'école.
Donc tu vas convertir le terrain en école, et pour pouvoir... est-ce que les enfants qui vont venir dans cette école seront obligés de payer quoi que ce soit?
Tu sais, c'est comme je le disais tantôt en anglais, tout ce qui est gratuit n'est pas apprécié.
Voilà.
Alors oui, il y aura la scolarité, mais c'est pour pouvoir maintenir, tu vois, l'école, pour que ça puisse toujours rouler. Mais après nous, il faudra que ça existe toujours.
D'accord.
Tu vois.
D'accord.
Et c'est ça. Je vais juste jeter ça là, je sais que ça va faire rire les gens, mais je vais juste dire ça. Aujourd'hui, les fondateurs de Harvard.
L'université.
L'université. Tu t'imagines, à leur début, est-ce qu'ils savaient que ce serait quelque chose de ce genre?
Non.
Non. Mais quand tu as l'idée,
la vision
et tout, et que tu arrives, tu vois, à semer ça, et que ça germe, c'est ça que ça donne. Et c'est des trucs de ce genre qu'on a besoin aujourd'hui.
D'accord. J'ai montré tout à l'heure l'adresse sur les réseaux sociaux, oui, pour toute personne qui serait intéressée à faire des dons. Parce que ce que tu fais, c'est pour lever des fonds, oui, pour cette initiative-là. Voilà, oui. Et donc voilà ce que les réseaux sociaux montrent, Afrotechrider. Alors, je reviens toujours sur les dangers de cette course-là. Tu vas quitter le Texas, ouais, tu vas aller à Tennessee, ouais, tu vas aller à New York, ouais, et tu vas dormir sur la route. Sur une moto. On ne parle pas d'avion. On ne parle pas d'avion.
C'est un camping train, il y a des places pour les camping trains, des trucs de ce genre. Je peux pas passer la nuit à l'hôtel. J'essaie d'économiser de l'argent pour la construction d'une école. Donc voilà, ouais, il y aura ça.
Et tout ça pour le Togo. Et tout ça pour les enfants togolais.
C'est pour ma patrie.
Pour la patrie.
Ouais, c'est pour la
D'accord.
patrie,
Alors Jean-Paul, on va peut-être parce que je suis en train de prendre ton temps. Tu es prêt à partir, d'accord?
Moi, je suis prêt à partir. Je suis même live sur YouTube également.
D'accord.
Il faudra juste taper Afrotechrider sur YouTube et puis vous pouvez liker et puis
Et puis partager.
Et partager
Voilà.
également. Et c'est comme ça que on pourra construire quelque chose ensemble.
C'est assez fou quand même. Je vais le redire, c'est assez fou. Mais je connais Jean-Paul depuis un certain nombre d'années, et donc je sais que c'est quelqu'un qui ne fait pas les choses à la légère, et donc il a dû mettre beaucoup de préparation dans ce.
Oui.
Est-ce que c'est un trajet ou c'est une aventure?
C'est une aventure.
Une aventure folle. C'est une aventure folle.
C'est une aventure pour nous tous.
Jean-Paul, c'est fou.
Même l'école sera une aventure
Jean-Paul, c'est
pour
fou.
nous tous.
Alors, Jean-Paul, je connais tes deux enfants. Je connais tes filles. Je connais tes filles, je connais ta femme. Est-ce que tu penses que c'est facile pour ta femme et tes enfants d'accepter l'idée que tu vas partir en aventure pour d'autres enfants au lieu de rester avec eux, avec elles?
Dieu ne fait pas les choses au hasard. J'ai dit ça parce que jusqu'à hier, j'étais avec mes filles et c'est plutôt elle qui me disait tu vas arriver. Et la petite me dit you can do all things through Christ. Tu peux accomplir tout.
Ça, c'est un livre des Philippiens. Ça, c'est une écriture dans les Philippiens.
Et là, je me dis, donc, tu n'as pas de problème que...
Papa s'en aille.
Elle me dit non.
6 semaines, d'accord? Tu vas rester sur la route pendant 6 semaines. À moto, à dormir dans les camps, dans les campements, et à dormir sur la route, pas d'hôtel, et jusqu'à ce que tu ne reviennes. On va prier pour toi, on te soutient, on sera avec toi en esprit, on sera avec toi en finance, parce que bon, naturellement, tout ça, c'est pour lever des fonds, pour construire une école de sciences, de technologie, d'ingénierie et de maths au Togo. Jean-Paul, merci encore. Est-ce que tu as un message pour les gens qui nous suivent en ce moment?
Un message, priez pour moi et faites partie de l'aventure en me suivant sur tous les réseaux sociaux, en partageant et puis voilà.
Alors je dis rarement je t'aime à des hommes, mais je t'aime mon frère.
I love you back, man.
Love you, brother. So this is it. I think Jean-Paul is ready to go.
Yeah.
He's gonna go from here all the way to Tennessee. That's the first stop, right?
Yeah.
Il va s'arrêter au Tennessee, à Memphis, et puis de là-bas, il va continuer. Et vous pouvez suivre en direct toutes les étapes, tous les arrêts avec Jean-Paul jusqu'à ce que nous revienne sains et saufs.
Voilà.
Allez.
Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Thank you. Follow. Come on.
Okay, this is my second live in my whole life. The last one was with Jean-Paul. It was freezing in Texas. And the second live that I ever had to do is again with Jean-Paul, a man unlike any other, for the better and for worse. And for me, it's always going to be for the better because the guy has a big heart. Jean-Paul, once again, thank you. Godspeed. May he protect you. And may you find the funds to accomplish your dream.
Thank you.
Amen.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. No. Tu vas partir, no?
Yes.
Are you ready to go?
No,
I'm just gonna be silent here.
Look, there is also work, and so yeah.
Don't be distracted though. We want you back. You know.
I know, right?
Okay, safe and sound.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm just gonna be quiet here, and just see you take your motorcycle out of the garage and ride away. Okay. So let me show people what this is. It's a beast. Ça c'est une bête. Voilà. Et donc il y a un drapeau togolais et un drapeau ghanéen. Merci pour le Ghana. Hein. Ma maman elle est ghanéenne. Ok. Et donc voilà, c'est la moto. J'avais pas envie de demander le prix d'une moto pareille. Ok. Voilà, ça c'est tout ce que Jean-Paul a mis sur la moto. This is all the load that the motorcycle is going to carry. And this is how he's dressed up. This guy for sure is not Togolese in his mind. In Togo, we don't do so many crazy things like this. We pray, we eat, and we die peacefully. There you go. There you go. There you go. So when is the date we can expect you back here?
That's a good question. I want to be back before 4th of July.
Oh, okay.
So you see, like, it's going to be 4 weeks.
Okay.
But then you can,
That would be beautiful.
Exactly.
We
So,
do some barbecue.
Like, if I don't make it on the 4th, then I will end up being like here on the 10th.
On the 10th.
Like,
Okay.
that week.
I mean, there will be a symbolism in the fact that you will come back on July 4th.
So, yeah, we'll see.
Awesome.
I mean, we'll see.
Okay.
Because, again, I have to give some room.
Well, let me know when you're ready to ride away so I can capture the noise of the motorcycle and everything else.
I'm about to head out. That's for sure. Let me just make sure that I have my media set up.
Alors, le gars, il est prêt à partir et donc ce que je fais maintenant, c'est juste être le témoin de l'histoire. Le Togolais qui a pris sur lui de partir à l'aventure à moto pour pouvoir soulever des fonds ou lever des fonds pour l'éducation des enfants dans son cher pays du Togo. Et donc là maintenant, je m'apprête juste à ce que l'histoire soit capturée live. The revolution will be televised live. Right, Jean-Paul?
Seems like you missed some of your old days over there.
Hey, I'm telling you, this is unlike anything that I have been able to see before. And I'm 50 years old. I've seen white people do it all the time. I've seen other people, other countries do it. But an African on a motorcycle trying to raise money for something that is so remotely removed from his...
From what?
From your livelihood. You don't need this. You have a good life. I mean, you have a great career. You have your own business. You don't need this, Jean-Paul. You don't need to do this.
It's needed.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you say so.
It's needed.
If you say so.
It's coming from let's think about it this way. It's coming from a humble position.
A place of love. Yeah. There is no greater love than to give your life for other people. And I just have to say, he's going to come back safe and sound. We are all praying for that. He is an experienced motor rider. He's been doing this for a long time, all the way from Togo to the United States. So we are confident in his ability to drive this big bad boy all the way to Canada and come back just to raise funds for the initiative that he has. So anything else that you have forgotten? Est-ce que tu as oublié quelque chose?
No.
No?
Just checking everything. And,
Prêt à partir?
Starting the, yeah.
On a déjà prié, non? On a déjà prié.
Thank you so much.
This is a handshake on behalf of all the kids in Togo, all the parents in Togo, and this is a handshake on behalf of the political authorities of Togo, who I hope will support you. Okay? All right, everybody else.
I hope so too.
Okay, so I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be silent, and then we will see history unfold.
So yeah, I still I've run a couple of test run with all the setup being like this and stuff like that, but I'm still trying to
This is crazy, man.
see how it's gonna go. But, yeah.
Ah, je me demande si ce gars est vraiment togolais, mais bon. Je l'ai connu depuis longtemps pour savoir qu'il est un vrai togolais.
This is what to do.
Jean-Paul, tu es de Ngotchen
Yes.
et tu parles Akoso
Je parle à Koso.
et tu parles Mina.
Je parle Mina. Je parle Evé.
Okay, so can you just say bye and pray for me in Mina, Akoso, and français?
Ah. Oh, bah, moi, j'ai chaka, quelqu'un la dose, il caille, alors, adressez la date. Donc, ma faune. Tu sais, ma grand-mère, elle est dans mon blog.
Okay.
Ma faune, which means I'm about to hit the road.
Yeah.
Bon, et donc, il y a un prier pour moi.
Okay.
Tu as vu? Bien mélangé, non? Donc, voilà. Ok. Oh, man. Well, I guess this is it.
Ce gars est fou. Il a un gros cœur, mais un grand cœur, mais il est fou.
And then you do it like that. It's all set. And ready to go.
Jean-Paul, love you, brother. Bye, Jean-Paul. God bless you. Que Dieu te garde.